What's a Capricorn? Let's see what the next 48 hours hold for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placements. All right, you guys have the Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. You got all the Knights. What are we missing? The Knight of Swords. All right, Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and then the Three of Wands here. Somebody here is stuck in their player ways, and they want to change them, is what I'm getting. A lot of you guys right now, you could be single. You can enjoy being single. Yeah, you like to be casual. A lot of you guys aren't really looking to be in anything serious, especially if you're in this Knight of Wands energy. You could also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have those placements. It just feels like a lot of you guys, some of you guys kind of regret like being too much of that type of person, because I do see here that like moving forward, you guys are looking forward to being a king. Some of you guys feel like people don't take you seriously. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you're more free-spirited than anything else. And so it just feels like a lot of people get the wrong impression of you. But it just feels like moving forward here, some of you guys might feel some sort of regret when it comes to a person here, is what I'm picking up on. So it's like you could have been just dealing with someone casually, and they may have not wanted to just be casual, but you were like, no, you were stuck on that. On being a player, or on being someone that just, you know, didn't want to settle down for anybody. But it feels like now that maybe you're done with that lifestyle, or maybe you're trying to take yourself more seriously. You're like, damn, I should have taken that person more seriously. It feels like either you regret this when you were younger, or like you guys still kind of act young. There's some sort of like immature energy. It's not like crazy immature, but it just feels like there's only so much you can or want to take seriously, okay? Eight of Swords to start off. You guys are in your head about something or someone here in the next 48 hours. Spirit's saying to get out of your head. I'm hearing get out of my life. Some of you guys could be trying to figure out if someone is worth keeping around here. You could be dealing with someone that kind of puts you in your head. You could be thinking about them, or just the fact that this is someone that their actions cause you to be more internalized than anything else, okay? So I do see you guys having to contemplate something. Being that this Eight of Swords is facing the Seven of Pentacles here, some of you guys are like stuck in your head right now. There's some sort of regret here, or some sort of resentment, or a missed opportunity. It just feels like whatever it is that's got you in your thoughts, I'm also hearing in your feels. It just looks like some of you guys feel like you could have made better investments, is what I'm really picking up on. Whether that's people, places, or things here. So the next 48, you could just really be in your head about like, man, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that. It's that kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. Outside of that, though, with the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like a lot of you guys are, again, there's like remnants here. So you could be reminiscing about something. Some of you guys are looking at what you have and trying to figure out how to grow, how to expand here. You could be looking literally at like the money that you have, maybe your savings, something along those lines, to where you can make, where you're trying to either create a business or just expand on what you have financially here, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles, you guys could be going towards something slowly but surely. You could know someone named Shirley. That was very like specific the way that came out. But I see you guys taking your time with something or with someone here. You guys have a lot of patience, whatever this is. With the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups, here in the next 48 hours, this feels like emotional fulfillment, guys. Like, honestly, this feels like, okay, you guys start off like Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, right? Like I said, you're like, damn, I missed out on that opportunity. I wish things would have been different, all that, right? But then it's like you go Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. So by you kind of wishing that you'd made different choices in the past, it's actually allowing you to make better choices here in the present and in the near future, okay? Because with that Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups, this is you wanting to invest in like emotionally solid foundations here, right? Is this job going to bring me fulfillment? Is that person going to bring me fulfillment? And not that you're looking at this to fill a void, but this is just because you've already created so much of a fulfilling life for some of you, where you're like, I only want to do things that that have purpose, that have meaning, right? I only want to be in relationships that are going to be meaningful and last. And so it just feels like whatever this energy is, you're taking it more seriously because you didn't take things seriously in the past. Because again, starting off with that Knight of Wands and having all these knights here, it just feels like you guys are growing and expanding. Whether that's in the next 48, you're expanding on an emotional offer here. So maybe you have a crush on someone and you tell them that you have a crush on them, or maybe someone here is asking you out, or you're asking someone out, right? It's like you see that there's potential here because of that Three of Wands, and you don't want to miss your opportunity by not, doing the right thing. You don't want to come off like the knight. You want to come off as the king or queen, doesn't matter, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm really picking up on. So you guys could be like kind of taking chances here in the next 48 hours, putting yourselves out there, whether that's to date. Maybe you're out there looking for a better job, or you're just putting yourselves out there to, like I said, to have more emotionally fulfilling situations kind of appear for you in the next 48 hours. But that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully it helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.